Okay, so tonight I'm going to tell you a story about the times I used to be able to go out to the ranch and lived in Washington, and I'd come out to the ranch on vacation to visit mom and dad. And one particular time I remember coming out on vacation, dad always used this as an opportunity while he had extra help to get things done around there that required a crew of people. So anytime I knew he wanted me to load up in the pickup and go with him, or ATV or whatever, it's because he normally probably needed a runner. And since I'm stupid enough to get in and go, I usually ended up about an average of a mile or two run every time I got in with him. Well, this particular time, I wish I could have got out and run just to get out of the pickup. So we're in the white pickup, and you'd have a hard time visualizing this pickup unless let me paint you the picture. So the tailgate's missing, and the back of the end of the pickup is actually literally held together with baling twine, tied up on both sides to keep it from like rattling, I think, and falling apart any further when you drive it. So we're going to wrangle horses to get them in so that we can get them into the corral down there and get them saddled and go gather cows. So as we are chasing horses up through a pasture, they take a wrong turn and head up literally an embankment. So dad, being dad, basically rides and drives everything like it's a horse, and anywhere a horse can go, and he's pretty convinced he could get that pickup to go. So as we're going up an embankment extremely fast, we hit the skids extremely fast and lurch backward. And so I look back and I see that we are hung up and the bumper is hung up on a big ass rock. So I said, Dad, your bumper is hooked on a big ass rock. It's tearing it off. Wrong thing to tell him. What's he do? Rips her into reverse, backs her up as fast as he can. Well, what does that do? Tears the whole goddamn bumper off the back of the pickup. He's free. We lurch up the hill, and he says, on the way up the embankment, "Oh, I'll get that later. We'll pick that up later." Okay. So we get the horses, we get them down to the corral. By the time we get them to the corral, however, I think the bumper incident had punctured the back tire, so it's flat. And I said, okay, well, where's the jack when we get down there? He's like, well, it used to be in the back of the pickup. Obviously, I don't think that it survived the shit show, and it's probably out there with the bumper. So he decides he's going to improvise. And his way of improvising is he goes and jumps in his tractor. Well, now that he can see clearly the back end of the pickup because the bumper is gone and he's got clear line of sight, he goes in with the bucket of the tractor and scoops up the back end of the pickup to lift it up in the air. He gets out so proud of himself. When he comes over, hands on his hips to assess the situation, he goes, well, fuck. Now I don't even have to bend over. Never a dull moment. Love you, Daddy.